what point did it start to appeal to you that this was something that you wanted to do?
Well,
to make a career or build a life around?
Even at 11, girls were a lot nicer to me when I just stood behind the keyboard for 5 minutes than when I just, you know, played golf 5 minutes or whatever. I didn't ever play golf, but, you know, I think, but I mean, that's one aspect, maybe like 10%, but as cheesy as it sounds, it just felt like that was my thing. I still get the same kick out of it, even today. Like, I've been in the studio all day, just writing and trying to think up new things, and it feels the same as it did then, except my voice is lower.
Let's talk about your writing process.
Mm-hmm.
When you are writing a song, where does it come from?
Well, that's the, you know, $100 billion question. If you work for Warner Brothers, it's which I might do. Nobody knows where it comes from. It's like being a fisherman. You know, you can have all the rods and all the, you know, jackets, but you can't really make the fish come to you. I suppose you can. But I just sit and play and play and play and wait. And when a good song comes, or what I deem to be a good song, you might disagree as the editor of Rolling Stone, but when a good song comes, I don't have any idea where it's come from. All I can say is it's just time. I just put the hours in.
So for you, it's a search every time.
Yeah. Because I think if you design a song, it's never as great as a song that just arrives. So I can sit down and write a song now about this beautiful round brown table and the grain and all that, but it would maybe be a little contrived, more than if I just waited and see what came out, you know. And
do you start with music or with lyrics?
I start with something that surprises me. So like you were talking about piano and guitar, when I feel like I've played too much piano and I know what I'm doing too much, I'll stop and I'll pick up the guitar and detune it all so that I don't know what I'm doing, which is to me the best way. I think that if you're totally naive about what you're doing, you can come up with something great, even if you then realize it's actually a really simple chord sequence, or it's the same chord sequence as yesterday, you know? But that's how I get excited about it, is when I hear something that I haven't heard before. So even if it's just a chord or some change or something.
So literally flying blind is important for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me ask you about the songs on X and Y. There are a lot of lyrics about feeling lost and broken.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking of a song like Fix You, or
Yeah.
there's a really great lyric from Talk that's very straightforward. Do you feel like a puzzle, can't find your missing piece?
You think that's a great lyric?
I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's very simple.
It's so funny at this point because anything you do, someone says it's great and someone says it's terrible.
But I think what people miss about that is that it's very plain, and therefore it is a feeling that you can relate to very easily.
I think if we can take credit for one thing, it's making plain glamorous.
Well, let me ask you about those lyrics on X and Y. What was it that was lost, or what needed fixing?
Well, well, life has got complications, and lots of people around me have things going on. I don't always have to write about myself or my own experience. There's a song called The Scientist on the album before that, which most people think is about me or something, but it isn't. It's about this guy I know. So maybe at that time, it was at the time of writing all those songs, there was, I don't want to be down, but there was a lot of people kind of dying around us.
The album is dedicated to your wife's late father.
Yeah, among other people, Bruce Paltrow, yeah, who I never actually got to meet, but I came to admire very much, you know. I always have people who come up to me somewhere in the Midwest or something, and they say, oh, you know, Bruce Paltrow gave me my first break, you know. So to me, it's apparent that he was a great guy, so I'm very proud to have done that.